hello. Okay, I am to be heard. Hello, I am back once more. I forgot how ugly this roof looks. Um, I'm back once more, and today I have a few topics I wanna cover and talk about. In yeah, so the first topic that has come to my mind before I started this little live stream right here. Of course, I talk a lot about feelings at the moment, but it seems that many people don't seem to understand them. There is no such thing as someone who has no feelings. There are people who who don't show that they have, or don't like to show, whatever the reasoning might be. Everyone has feelings. That's something you cannot change. Um, and I talk a lot about feelings, and it's very clear that feelings are very easy to be hurt. Feelings are something super easy to be very fragile things, you could say. And feelings are also something directly connected to emotion. So, oh, this song is not it. Give me a minute, I wanna listen to this. This. Um, so, if what I mean with that is because just because I look happy, and that sounds edgy, in my case that's luckily not true. Um, just because I look happy doesn't mean I am happy. Just because I look sad doesn't mean I am sad. It's a very a very often seen misconception, I could say. And many people judge feelings and emotions too much on by how the person looks. Of course, you can often tell what a person's feeling just by looking at them, but in some cases that's just not the case. And many people seem to think that feelings are very easy to be mended. A heart is very easy to mend. Of course, there's these edgy TikTok things, these edgy TikToks, where there's like a very good example would be, here, come on, crush this soda can. Someone does that, or like plastic cup. Okay, now try fixing it. That's what a heart is like. But unfortunately, that is quite true. That is the way a heart is. After some time of apologizing or whatever, it's just not gonna be the same. You're not gonna get the same feelings out of it. You're not gonna get the same love out of it. And sorry. I think that many people seem to think that it's so easy to, I guess you could say, so sorry. Some people seem to think it's very easy to just not hurt somebody's feelings by making a thing very clear in a very immature way. What I mean with that, it's kind of that doesn't make much sense if I just say it like that. What I mean with that, some people let other people down in a love life, whatever, by making it clear that they are not interested without saying I am not interested. They seem to think that's the more easier way to let someone down, which it is not. Definitely not. The easiest way to let someone down is definitely to just Ah, damn! Damn! Stop! Stop! Damn! God damn. It's definitely not the easiest way to let someone down. It's probably the most hurtful way to let someone down. And it's always annoying. Since in one of the last few streams I've talked about this person I had interest in. And that was the case. Quite hurtful, but since we weren't that close, I'm quite lucky it didn't get any further than that. So feelings are something so fragile, and people think that letting someone letting someone down by let's say ignoring them or like making it very clear that they are uninterested is something that is so immature. At a certain age, you should be able to tell a person, yeah, I don't think I'm interested in you, which is not a bad thing. You're fine with saying so. Though I did the immaturest thing I could do in this situation. I just decided I don't even want to discuss that with them. So I kind of just deleted the messaging app I talked to her on and removed her as a friend. I think that was more of a self-protecting kind of matter. I really wouldn't trust myself with talking to her after that. Meaning, I wouldn't insult her, that's not what I mean, but I'm very sure I would say things that I don't really mean. I am okay with that since they didn't they didn't owe me anything. They didn't have to like me. Just unfortunate that they thought playing with me was a fun activity. That is now over. I'm ready to move on. So let's continue with talking about feelings, shall we? Something that I always knew was feelings are very easy to hurt. Of course, it's always different. Some people are very easy to hurt, but some are very hard to hurt. Dude, I might be... Yeah, I'm gonna rebuild this whole roof, I think. I don't know if I can live with this. You know what? I don't care. It's fine. I might be moving anyway. It's fine. It's always been the case that some people are just very easily hurt by stuff, and some are just unfazed by them. Me, I don't know where I would be on that list. I guess I'm... Oh, okay. I guess I am very easy to hurt, but it would be something that... What do you mean? It's hard. I couldn't judge myself on that. I would not be very, just because you insult me, I wouldn't try to make it a very big thing unless it's a very personal insult that they know hurts me. Or stuff like that. I'm not that easily hurt. It's still... Every person's different, right? And with that is... You know... There is no one who can live without feelings. There's no one who... Of course we all have our edgy phase where we think... I don't need love. But at some point, we all want and need anything. We need our feelings. We need happiness. We all do. And it's no secret. No one should be ashamed that they want to feel happiness or love. But it's just quite unfortunate that it's quite a lot of work to find someone like that. I truly believe, I guess I truly believe in soulmates. Or like the general idea of soulmates. I truly believe there's this one person in this world that is truly meant for you. I really do believe that. As much as that might be foolish of me, I do truly believe that. Just because I just wouldn't. I don't know. I just feel like that's a thing. I don't know if it's about past lovers. I don't know, out of a past life, because that is definitely not my place to talk about. I have no right to talk about that, since it intervenes with religion and beliefs. But I do truly believe that there are soulmates in this world. I believe that somewhere in this world I have my soulmate. But before finding that soulmate, I think that's a common misconception for most people. I think many people believe that a soulmate is someone you meet, it's gonna be your first relationship and everything. I would say that is definitely not the case. I feel like if soulmates are a real thing, you will have to be in a few relationships before finding them. Not for everyone, of course, but for most people. And soulmates are something I think it's a very beautiful thing. And something I also have been thinking about lately is you have to know. I talked about being indecisive, and I can't stress enough about how that is a bad thing. That's a very bad habit if you're indecisive. In some cases it's quite fine and normal, but in many cases it's just a very bad habit that you should try to get rid of. One of these cases being if you're being asked anything and you just can't tell them yes or no in any situation. Do you want to eat? And you can't say yes or no. Then that's just a bad habit. You should definitely try and get that under control. And I'm gonna change the song. Yeah, sure. Sure, this one's fine. Something I see often as well is people being used as a sort of anti-boredom tool. And with that I'm quite frankly very disgusted, because that is kind of connected with being indecisive, I would say. If I am to be if I'm to be, you know, bored, of course I text my friends, but I text them on other times too. It's not like I text them only when I'm bored and no other time. And I see people using others as anti-boredom tools in a way of they only text them when they're bored. When all the other friends are depleted, then they are good enough. And I think that's something very sad and quite frankly very disappointing, I guess. Being that low as a human being to seeing someone else not as a friend but rather as a anti-boredom tool, as a person to pass time with is annoying. When I play with my friends, any kind of game, really any kind of game, I don't see them as anti-boredom tools. I text them when I'm bored, maybe, and I want to play. I don't text them because I'm just bored and need anyone, since all of my other friends are gone. And I see many people that are being used as that. I just wouldn't let myself be that degraded, you could say. Lately it's a very stressful thing, I'm gonna be honest. Being degraded like that and not even noticing yourself is a very hard situation. You should always know what you yourself are worth, and shouldn't make yourself look less worth, and shouldn't be treated like you're less worth than a normal other human being. As long as you're a decent human being. If you are a very shit human being, of course you're not gonna get any respect. You're never gonna get any respect if you're gonna treat others like doo-doo. So, something I personally always try to do is treat everyone with the same speck of respect. I don't want to treat anyone differently. I always want to treat everyone with a lot of respect. Of course I have my friends and all, but something that I think is... I'm not meaning that in the sense of being a snitch. I mean that in... if... my friend... oh no. If my friend, or best friend, whatever, if any of my friends were to try and stab someone, I would tell them that's stupid. And... or if they plan on bullying someone, I would not go with them and tell them that that's an uncool thing. I wouldn't tell them because I don't respect them, I tell them because I respect them just enough so I can tell them that. Something I also see a lot is people are often, you could say, Lami ist mein Döner. Halas, that's interesting name. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Okay, right, where was I? People are often in friend groups that they are very much not a very, I guess you could say, not an individual. They are more like a member. Nothing special. They don't have personality on them. That's because they, like, let's say in my school, there are these groups who are very cool. There's these few people who always hang on to these groups. They don't want to be lonely. They want to be part of the cool kids, you could say. These people often do stuff they really don't want to do. As an example, there would be like bullying someone or stuff like that. Though they do it because they don't want to be bullied themselves. And I think that I'd probably rather be bullied myself than try to be a cool guy and be in a weird ass group. I'd rather be just myself rather than trying to be someone I am really not. In general, bullying is something that's stupid in most cases. And I'm saying most because there are so many cases where bullying is actually just a very good thing. I am not for violence. I don't think violence is the greatest thing ever. but I know there is no way that we will ever live in a world without it, because to suppress violence, you would probably just need violence. And even if it's a peaceful protest, even if it's a peaceful protest against violence, there's always going to be this one person, even if it's only verbal violence, it is still violence. And some people don't think their words have much strength, though I feel like, damn, that is dangerous. I feel like some human beings don't understand that their words can have a very similar effect to their fists. They still hurt a lot, and it's just something I see a lot of people see very differently. Some people think that their words are just nothing but teasing someone, though they can really hurt someone so bad that they want to do something stupid. Okay, let's talk about another topic, my friends. I myself think that, especially after having a few experiences like that, seeking attention by harming yourself or threatening to harm yourself is something that's gonna get you nowhere. It's only gonna get you unpopular and unliked. And I think that's something many people really don't get. And before I continue talking, oh no, didn't mean to. I will be back in just a second. I'm gonna get myself nice and safe. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, my friends, I am so sorry. I am back now. Okay. Let's see. Okay, my friends, I am back now. Let me put on my music again. There we are. Okay, continue, shall we? I forgot what I was talking about, so I'm gonna start a new topic then. Something I wonder, like I think about very often, is some of the people I met, some of them who I had problems with, what do they think? What do they think they have done? What do they think I have done? I've always wondered that. Do they think I'm the bad one? Do they think they're the bad one? Do they even think about that? It's all stuff I really want to know. I don't think I ever will, because I will never ask someone that I had these problems with. There we are. Can I stop dying? I hope I'm gonna take the safe route. Right, so that's just something I've been thinking about lately. Oh! No, no, That's what you thought. You can't hit through it, of course you can't. Oh, didn't even mean to. I think a lot about the mistakes I made and how, if they're like something I regret, and it always is, but everyone has regrets in their life, and I think I'm trying to be okay with my regrets. I'm trying to live with them. I'm trying to adjust to these set regrets. It's quite hard though. I'm often sitting in my room thinking about what mistakes I have made, if they're even worth fixing, if they're fixable, of course. I've come to the conclusion that most of the mistakes I have made are just something that are not in any way fixable. They're in the past now. There are things I can change. I've become overweight. And I can change that. I am changing that. I've lost so much weight now. And there are things I can change. But there are also things I will never be able to change anymore. Of course, my mistakes have shaped me as the person I am today. But they have also shaped my future and my past. They've given me regrets that are very almost unbearable to live with. Many people have it worse. Many people have stuff they really regret unbelievably much. So I should not be whining about this too much. But I guess everyone's gotta talk about stuff sometime. And my regrets are really really hurting, you could say. I really hate the stuff I did. And I wish I could go back. But even if I can't, man, it's hard. I don't want to set too many, I don't want to give too many examples, but I guess I could give one. In my past relationship, I never talked about my feelings. I never talked about how I felt when something went wrong. I was always a bit annoyed by it, but I never thought I needed to change that. In the end, it broke my mental state at that time, and especially my relationship. And there's this thought. Of course, I could always go back to that person. I could always text them and say, "Hi, what's up?" Try to get back with them. Try to not make these mistakes again. But I've seen what these persons are. I see what they are like, and I see that, and I have moved on. That's just an example now. I am done with these persons. I've done some very childish. I had this girl I was talking to. I told her how I'm feeling, but in the end it kind of was, you could say, it was in vain talking to her how I'm feeling. All it did was make me look like an idiot. And I just hate that in this person's eyes I am this idiot. I know I didn't do anything wrong. It was not nice not a nice move what they did at all. Oh, I'm in my at my phone right now. I gotta find a chill zone. There we are. That doesn't excuse what they did. That doesn't excuse them. That doesn't make them have the right to do what they did. But it happened anyway. And in the end, I'm okay with that. I did the most childish thing I could do. And that is in the end, I never used Snapchat, so I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But I installed that for that person. I met her online, and I installed that for that person. For no other reason did I have Snapchat, and that's okay. I didn't even tell her why I am doing this. I just deleted her. Well, I deleted Snapchat in whole. She was the only contact, so you could say I deleted her. I deleted her and also removed her just as a friend on the app the game I was talking with her. And it's something I don't regret. It's more the fact that I did it this childish way. But I couldn't bring myself to look like the idiot once more. I just think that would have been too humiliating for me to go through. And in the end it's okay, because luckily enough it didn't go much further than this. We talked a bit, we went together, we were nothing, so luckily it stopped at a good time. And I did it the childish way because aside from the very much humiliation I did not want to feel, I also did because I just I don't wanna. The person I was talking to, she reminded me a lot of my ex, and that's why she behaved like her, like my ex, That's why I didn't want to let this go on for too long. I didn't want to have this be something. Now it's over, I'm okay with that. I am feeling a bit more free, I guess. Less like I should feel bad about anything. Though I feel a bit guilty for doing it that way. But it's damn. It's okay now. It's in the past now. What happened happened. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, well that was fucking smart, wasn't it? I hope there's no screecher nearby. Now that, my friends. Man, I hate the deep dark. What is this actually? I hate this stuff, man. I don't know what the name of it is. But ever since I lived in it for a while, I've come to quite dislike it. Something I don't like, no one does, when people play around. There's things that are just too much. And sometimes you can be mistaken of what you're feeling. Sometimes you think you're feeling love, which actually just might be nothing but just, you know, happiness or whatever. But being scared to tell someone that you were mistaken, you don't feel like this, it's just hurting them more. It makes you look like a complete asshole. Oh yeah, let's see. There we are. It's very hard to spot diamonds with this kind of thing. With this stuff around here. Ooh. Can't see any diamonds now. Okay, let's find another topic then. I feel like I'm one of those weird persons who I love eyes, not in a obsessed weird way, but more in a way of, in some people's eyes they can tell you a lot about that person. You know, I don't mean like you know what their favorite food is after looking into their eyes. What I mean with that is, if I look in someone's eyes and say I think they are beautiful, ha, right. Please don't. I am begging. Okay, fuck this shit. I'm running. Um, I forgot what I was just saying. Damn. I really did just forget. That's annoying me a bit, but it's fine. Um, I think that in many situations you will find yourself in the need of, you could say, right, I have it, it's back again. I think some people seem to often, oh wait, W, I feel like some people don't, they think their partner is perfect for them. I have to text you real quick. Some people I know someone, they are in a relationship and they're being treated very badly. And not in an abusive way, but in a very unhealthy and stupid way. And I feel like some people don't see that they're being treated badly. And you should always know your worth. If stuff happens too often, too much, and you talked with your partner over and over again, and it just doesn't seem to stop, then you should know if it's, too much for you to handle or not. If you want to dedicate yourself to really being with this person for a long time, if not forever, you should know how to live with your partner's red flags. I hate that word, but you should always know how to handle, how to act, how to live with your partner's red flags, I guess. Your partner's always gonna have some. You are yourself are also gonna have some red flags. No one is perfect in that matter. But there's always the simple, very simple thing that's very important, and that is just to be okay with those red flags. If you think these red flags are nothing to you and are only gonna be a minor inconvenience to you, then no one's stopping you from staying with this person. If you are still happy, if you think you're as happy as can be, if you're the happiest you will be, then no one's keeping you from that. Okay, my friends, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go play with a friend. Have a good night, evening, day, whatever. And if you see your families, please tell them the big German man said hi. And goodbye.